Shimmy. So the Chodesh Iyar, a good Chodesh. So Chodesh Iyar, we mentioned, Iyar is Ani Hashem Rifecha, that is already brought down. I don't think we stressed how powerful this month is for refuah, that a person could heal himself. And we saw in the Minhag Yisrael Torah that the person should cleanse himself. Juicing is certainly recommended in this month. But there's another interesting halacha that I saw this in Rav Moshe Wolfson in Emunah Sitecha. He writes that there's a minhag not to get divorced. We're learning Gittin and Kiddushin, not to get divorced in the Chodesh Iyar. At least push it off. And why is that? A suffix, how to spell Iyar. If you look at the word Iyar, is it with two yidin or with one yud? Machlekes, and because of that, there's a minhag actually not to get divorced in Chodesh Iyar. Now, Moshe Wolfson says, let's go deeper. Why is Rosh Chodesh Iyar not mesugal to get divorced? And the answer is, he says something much more b'derech hapnimius, is because this month is all about getting together. It's all about Klal Yisrael getting together. It's all about Klal Yisrael getting together with the Rabbi Shalom, and it's all about Klal Yisrael getting together with each other. And it's amazing, we had the Daf Yomi that said that Rabbi Akiva, right? Rabbi Akiva, who's the father of all the students, of the 24,000 students that died during this period of time, and Chazal saying, Shaloinagu kavod zeh b'zeh. This is something that a person has to focus on. That the tikkun of these days is to be noyeg kavod zeh b'zeh. And the real question is, what does that mean? Tamid Rabbi Akiva, they were not noyeg kavod zeh b'zeh. What does that mean? To be noyeg, honor with each other. What does that mean, practically speaking? So I always used to hear from Rav Noach Weinberg Zichron Levacha, he used to teach the word kavod. Kavod comes from the lashon of kaved. Kaved means something heavy. It also means something precious. Yakar is kaved. It's precious. That's why it's heavy. So what's the idea? The idea is, if you look at another Jew, and you understand that there's something real, there's something precious, there's something heavy. Heavyweight means, that don't mean physically heavy. It means that there's something really serious here. There's another human being, especially there's another Jew, that could give this world and could give us as one unit something that no one else could give. And listen to this amazing Chazal. Chazal say, we know by Kriyas Yamsuf, we had Shvius Pesach, so it says that the rivers, the Kriyas Yamsuf split to 12 shvilim, 12 paths. But there's one opinion that says it was 600,000 paths. Why? So the Sat Merov Zichron Levacha, in his Agada, he writes, because each person had to have his own individual passing through the Kriyas Yamsuf. At the same time, everyone ended up on their same side. And of course, Chazal said that you were able to see each other. Why? Because a person has to know, has to look at another Yid. And this is amazing. When Moshe Wolfson writes, he says, today, it's so common that you have a Gevaldik shul, and the Yetzer Hara of that shul is that, and the other shul should be like us. No! Let the other shul use their koichos and their personality and their avodas Hashem. Not everyone is going to do the same chesed that this shul is going to do. This shul is going to be more into learning. There's two avodas. So Moshe Wolfson says so beautifully. He says Moshe and Aaron were shkulim, and yet they were so different. Their avodah was so different. Moshe Rabbeinu was mufrash. He was muvdal. He was be'etzem kulei Torah. And Aaron Coren was running around. Chazal saying Tanda Belio, teaching people how to say Kriyat Shema. People that don't know how to barely speak. Two avodas. The godless is during these days to look and be noyeg kavod zeh b'zeh, that we appreciate that every person has, as an individual, has something special to offer, and that's why it says Rabbi Akiva's Doresh Ksorim. So Moshe Wolfson brings, because the Ksorim on the Oisios represent the Malchus that every Yid has. Why is every Yid a Malch? Because there's something that no one else can do. That's how you have to look at every Jew.